So who am I speaking with?
I'm ever them.
Oh, okay, nice. So what do you do for a living?
I'm doing ride hailing. Yeah, that's the general name for Uber, Bolt.
If I may ask, so after owning an EV, what's the biggest line you have experienced so far?
I mean, basically, the main thing I've heard is that the EV can leave me on the road. So the anxiety that comes with, driving and fearing your battery may run down because the charging stations are very few. But what dismisses this lie is actually over 40 charging stations in Accra. Over 40.
40 stations.
Yeah, over 40. If you add the number of stations, AMEV, X-Charge, they have in Accra and then also in Kumasi and I think in Takoradi as well. And AMEV is still opening new ones. So when I do the count, I think it's running close to either 40 or a little over 40.
Over 40.
If you are driving typically in Accra, it takes away the fear of being left on the road.
Yeah. That's nice.
And these companies have apps. You know where your closest charger is.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So, bro, if somebody gives you brand new a petrol car, what worth of your EV in which you have? Will you swap that new petrol car for your EV in which you are using?
No, I won't.
Why don't you want to swap it?
Because I tried a Toyota Vitz for 3 months. I keep my records.
You keep your records.
So when I compare my records with this current record that I've done just barely, I'm in my third month now. It's a massive difference.
There's a massive difference, right?
It's a massive difference.
Is it in terms of what?
In terms of my profit.
Your profit.
When you take out the commissions and you take out the amount you have to pay the company or the owner of the car, I realize that the profit margin is huge.
It's very huge,
yes.
Right? Okay, nice.
Because I spent within the 3 months I drove, I spent over 16,000 on petrol with a Vitz.
With a Vitz,
right? And I'm spending. I think I even have.
You hold on before you come to the saving aspect.
Yeah.
So for comparing to that Vitz you are driving at first to this you are driving come to per day. How much did you charge per day?
Per day, roughly, I'd say that charging per day, roughly, if I do a full day, is between 100 and 150 Ghana cedis.
100 to 150.
Yes, I mean when I do a full day blast of driving, 100, 150.
Okay. How many kilograms is that?
So I have a maximum of 300. Sometimes when I charge, it goes to 314, but I have a maximum of 317 kilometers on this. Sometimes I see recently when I charge, it goes to 314. That's 317, or you can just say 300. I mean, the other one is just a plus.
Have the EV frustrated you in a certain way? Have it frustrated you since you start using it for the past 3 months?
No, I mean, if it's typically about the EV, the only frustration I get is there are times you're looking at your percentage and some of the trips you have to do. I'm talking about something you have some offlines to pick and it will bring you some money. But when you look at your percentage, you realize that you have to go back. You have to find the nearest place to charge, and it takes you about 30 to 45 an hour to have a full charge. So you might lose your offlines, and that's one of the difficulties or few frustrations that I've faced. But if you plan your day well, it will be good. Yes, and even with petrol, you really can serve everybody. So
unlike the petrol, when you get there and within 5 minutes,
absolutely yes. I mean the filling stations are all over.
So you just pick and unlike this one, you'll be there to take 1 hour and to not get to 1 hour or 40 minutes.
Yeah, it depends on what you have left before you start. So when you have about 20%, it will take you about 45 to an hour to get the full charge.
Okay. That's nice. So what's the disadvantage of using this EV?
So currently the only disadvantage of using an EV in Ghana is because we don't have as many charging stations like there are for the petrol, the ice for the fuel engines. So that's the disadvantage. But if you are driving in Accra, you are safer than driving outside Accra. Once you are going outside Accra and you plan to do a return journey, try to leave a day before, so overnight you can charge and then return the next day.
Okay. I see.
Yes.
The last one. So if you could have money right now.
Yes.
And you want to go and buy another car, will you buy an EV or you go and buy a petrol car?
Absolutely, I'll buy an EV.
You still buy an EV?
Yes, I will buy an EV.
Hey.
As a personal car, I'll buy an EV.
You buy
and one of the things, because there aren't many charging stations, when I'm doing a long trip, it disciplines me. It makes me it doesn't make me drive aggressively and try to overtake, because once you are driving like that, it drains your battery faster. But once you drive gently, you keep if it's 70, you're moving on 70, you let the car glide when it's slow, on a slope and all of that, you are good to go. It disciplines you to be it causes you to be a disciplined driver. That's the thing.
Okay.
Trust me, if everybody's using an EV in this country, people will be sensible.
Yeah, you need to calculate before you move, right?
Yeah, because you are going on a long journey, and when you keep pressing, your battery might drain too fast, so you just keep it on, and you drive less aggressively, or you don't drive aggressively at all. As a matter of fact, because of the motor, EVs are very responsive.
They said it's very swift.
They are very swift, so most cars can really not race you. And if you happen to be driving a top tier EV, most cars can race you, but because there aren't many charging stations, you can't afford to drive aggressively. So I will always buy an EV. Saving on fuel is something you cannot trade with anything else.
So we recommend somebody to buy an
Honestly,
EV.
I keep advising myself and my friends that buy an EV. The price may be a bit high, but it's worth it. Yeah, if you have money to buy maybe an accident CRV or something, which is when they come and they do them, they are expensive. So you add a little and get an EV, and you are good to go. I know people also talk about the availability of the parts. Most of the EVs come brand new, so it will take a while before it begins before it begins to disturb you. Unless you are a silly driver and you go and bash your car, then you have to buy a part. But honestly, I advise everybody to buy an EV. First of all, because of the fuel savings, and secondly, also it's environmentally, healthy to use an EV. Yeah, says all of us.
Bro, thank you for this interview. God bless you.